Hi there Poke fans, I'm your humble host Charizard fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Today we continue to try and defeat this gym over here. Okay, so we have to go, we can actually just go on that air scooter over there. We don't actually have to go all the way back. But we do have to revive our Krokorok. Because he is the main focus of this gym battle over here. He's the main strategy. Even though Raion is up at front at the moment. I wonder if I actually give Raion his strongest normal type attack. That would be quite awesome if I did that. But the question is, did I actually find space to do that? I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm hoping that that clay doll is going to do a psychic type attack and not a ground type attack, since I was already a ground type. God split. Okay, that is not the kind of psychic type attack I was hoping it would do. Okay, Shadow Claw. Okay, let's go for Crunch anyway. Shadow Claw might have been better, but that is only because I am suffering from the misconception that Claydol is a ghost and a ground type, which is not the case. He is a ground and a psychic type. Okay, Raion grows to level 35. He wants to send out Stormy. Okay, so that kind of counteracts my Moxie boost that I got over there, because I am forced to switch out due to the real threat that if Stormy would survive with Shadow Claw or a Crunch, it would take out my Krokorok again. This time I'm going to try Torterra because he also has Crunch. Unless I hit myself in confusion because of that bloody stupid Confuseray. I hate it when they bloody use that strategy against me. Do I have a full heal? Come on. Okay, no full heal over there. What? Okay, I don't think there's a full restore over there, but that is not going to help me very much. Which means I am forced to actually just go through this attack and risk hitting myself. Damn. So that's that then. Let's see if a Seed Bomb that takes out the Stormy. I could have gone for a Crunch, but Seed Bomb is probably a better attack. At least I don't hit myself this time, and I take out the Stormy in a single attack. I hate this bloody stupid confusion strategies. It should be banned from normal playthroughs. Only be allowed on Nuzlocke. Normal status conditions would be fine, like poison or paralysis, even though I don't like those either, but they are much better than confusion. Or you could even have burn or frozen or sleeping. Those are status conditions you can see. Confusion is not a status condition you can see, and there isn't really a potion you can give to heal from that except a full heal. There are berries that heal confusion, but no actual potions except a full heal. But a full heal heals all status conditions. Well, I should add full restore to that as well, because that heals you. It fully heals you of your health and it restores your status condition to the default. And obviously I am doing a switch trading over here. Anyway, about that rant I just had, what do you guys feel about it? Or how do you guys feel about it? Am I correct? Or am I just being salty over here because I keep getting busted by this bloody confusion strategies? Granted, that is probably also the case. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I do need a lemonade for Krokorok. And I use the lemonade because it's cheaper than the other potion. And it's probably much healthier as well. Okay, so there's my air bike that I have to travel on to get to that platform over there. I wonder if that air bike on to the other side takes me anywhere. It would probably take me all the way back to the main platform. Well, if I wanted to test it, it's too late to try now. And if I tested it and it did take me all the way back to the main platform, it would take ages to get back to here. Kadabra. Krokorok, you're up. The only thing Kadabra is probably going to do is Future Sight. And I don't know if Future Sight can actually hit a dark type. Okay, he didn't actually do the attack I was thinking. He did telekinesis. And why it picked up Krokorok, I don't know. But the Shadow Claw does take out the Kadabra in a single attack. And there goes my Moxie boost. Am I going to keep my Moxie boost, or am I going to change to someone else? Girafarig. Girafarig is a psychic and a normal type, which is actually quite a difficult type to fight against. Now Rhyhorn can take out Girafarig on its normal typing, but its psychic typing does give it a distinct advantage. I'm hoping to bait out some sort of psychic attack, maybe even psychic itself. It used Zen Headbutt and that didn't hit me at all. And I have to use Crunch this time because Shadow Claw will not hit Girafarig because of its normal typing, if you didn't guess that yet. And there we go. Krokorok grows to level 39. I think one more level, or maybe two more levels, and Krokorok will evolve into its final form. There goes my air bike. Brings me all the way back over here. Did I fight this guy yet? Oh, okay, so I see over there I would not have gone all the way back to the main platform. I would have been taken to this platform over here. Okay, so I have to go down here to the main platform, which is over here. But now I can get onto this air bike and travel all the way to Bite and Liza and Tate. I wanted to pronounce their names the wrong way around. Okay, he has Rock Blast, Drill Run, Stomp and Chip Away. Krokorok I don't have too many worries about, but I have to keep my Rhyhorn up front because he does need experience. I need to train him, but maybe he can do something. I don't know if he can, but I'm gonna try. Wonder if a Drill Run would be effective against either Lunatone or Solrock. It should have some effect, at least. The only difference between these two is that the one has long hair and the other one doesn't. They do hide it fairly well, but you can see it on the sideburns. They're supposed to be twins, but they're not quite exact twins. Liza and Tate. And they are sending out Solrock and Lunatone. Or Lunatone and Solrock, depending on which way around you want to read it. same difference. And they are level 45. Let's go for a drill run on Soul Rock. And am I going to... Okay, let's do a crunch on Soul Rock as well, so we can take it out as quickly as possible. That took out Soul Rock in a single attack. I hope Rhyhorn changes his direction and goes for a Lunatone then. He goes for Calm Mind. Not that it is gendered, because these Pokemon are not gendered. Okay, Lunatone is immune to Drill Run because of Levitate. But the Rock Blast should take him. Not that it will be necessary, because Crunch is going to take him out in a single attack. I'm fairly sure about that. And it does. Do they have more Pokemon than that? No, they don't. Those were the only Pokemon they had. Which means that this is effectively the weakest team these two has ever had in any version of the game. But be that as it may, we now have a new badge. And Pokemon up to level 80 will obey us, even if we got them in trades. Which is far further than I'm willing to train any of my Pokemon. That's going to be too much work. Okay, as always, feel free to pause the video at any time you want to read any of the dialogue. If that means going back, I do apologize for that, but you'll have to go back in order to read the dialogue. Why couldn't they just teleport from the start? Why did they have to do this whole air bike thing? Even though the air bike thing is quite cool on one hand. On the other hand, it is fairly irritating. Okay, there is something happening. Something fairly serious. Okay, so there is Steven. He's telling me something about the pillar. Let's see what happens. So obviously the water level is dropping and we are experiencing a severe heat wave, which probably means that this is the point where I'm going to go and fetch my legendary. And you guys may already know who that legendary is, because there is a reason I am playing this specific game. And I have discovered a few things while playing these games, and I'm trying them out. I did it in my water playthrough, if any of you would remember. Now this time I'm doing the other version of that. Now in the water playthrough, you would remember if you watched it, that I didn't actually give my legendary the orb, the specific orb. And in this one I do try it, and you'll see how that goes. And I will not continue using that item for a specific reason, which I will iterate once again as soon as that occasion occurs. It's quite nice when you get to use a word twice in different forms. I get the TM dive. Now if I remember correctly, I need a HA mule in order to use it. Or actually I don't. I can just activate my watch thing and I get to use dive without having a Pokemon do it, or a HA mule, which was the case in the previous version of this game. Obviously I have to go heal up first, and then I have to make my way to that little island they showed you. Okay, so I'm just checking out which of my Pokemon. Oh, I did fetch a HMU. You can learn Surf. Oh, so I do need an HMU. I got this whole thing wrong. I've been editing a different video. That's why I was under the impression that he can use, that I don't need HMUs, but clearly I do. Now I thought I had to just go and heal, but clearly I had to go and fetch a HMU. And so sadly my HMU has to forget all of his important HMs or moves in order to learn the specific moves I'm going to need him to know. Am I going to teach my Feraligatr, not Feraligatr, my Marshtomp dive? I mean, Marshtomp is probably a physical attacker, so dive is probably a good attack for him to know. Now later on I will actually take a look at his stats and see if that is actually true. Okay, why do I want to go over there? Now I notice that this time the Pokénet doesn't actually help me at all as to instructing me where to go. Every other time it actually has a little flag or a little bit of dialogue telling me where to go. This time, no such luck. Now theoretically, I should be able to just walk to the side over here. Or not walk to the side, surf to the side. Entering the water space of the Monotype city. Is it Monotype city? The one in the crater. And if I enter that water area, theoretically I should be able to get to the crater. Now to get to a place where I can actually get down to water level. For some reason I have to climb all the way up to the top. Oh, here's a move deleter. That is what I was doing. I was looking for the move deleter. Which move do I want to delete? Okay, Swampert. Yes, forget the move. Surf. Okay, I'm going to forget Surf because I want him to learn Dive. Or Waterfall. Oh, it's probably going to be Dive. He's basically the only one that can learn Dive. Whether that's a good idea, I don't know. It's an 80 base power attack and it's a physical attack. I don't know if it's stronger or just as strong as a Waterfall. I don't know if Waterfall is better. Okay, Surf is a 90 base power. That's why I always enjoy using Surf, because it's 90 base power, whereas Dive is 80 base power. But if I'm a physical attacker, then the extra attack that the physical gives you outweighs the advantage of the special being a stronger attack. Someone in the comments who know more about these things and who actually can do calculations, tell me if I am correct on this or not. So what was that about? Okay, so let's see what I can max repel. I definitely need to activate these repels so that I don't get to be attacked every 3 blocks of surfing by some random Pokemon. And obviously I'm going to put my Marshtomp up front because he is my most powerful Pokemon, and that'll dissuade anything below level 41 from attacking me. Okay, so now I have to somehow get into that water space over there. And I'm probably going to do that by diving somewhere. Question is, where am I going to dive? And then I immediately encounter a bloody surfer who is managing to surf without a Pokemon, even though it might be the tentacle that allows it to surf. Or him to surf, actually. Mud Bomb should be fairly effective, even though Tentacruel is a water type. Its ground type, its poison typing should give me some sort of advantage. It does actually, and it lowers his accuracy as well. Let's see what Mudshot does this time. He goes for a bloody barrier. The bloody chicken. And I'm saying that to a bloody jellyfish. At least this time, I do manage to take him out. Even though he did have a light screen up. Okay, so let's see if I can get somewhere like this. Okay, over here. So this is where that location is. Can't actually get to this location before actually surfing to here. So now that I surfed over here, now I can fly to here as well. Let's see what is under the water over here. Yep, dive. So while we're diving over here, this is probably going to be the end of this episode. And you see that we find nothing over here. Please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and sharing to your friends. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day as we continue our dive in this channel over here. And actually we found an entrance. That is very convenient. Thank you and goodbye.